Hey guys, Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope you all had an amazing time, got to spend time with family or people that you love. I'm starting off the new year by doing a reading for you guys. This one is going to be for those of you involved in twin flame or divine soulmate connections, where the masculine is involved in a karmic situation, a karmic relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, although in most cases it will be that. This is how I will be doing the reading. But you can take the messages as they make sense for you. So it is general. Of course, it's not going to apply to everybody. If you want a personal reading, all that information is in the description box. All right, so with that said, let's get started. I do want to try to keep this one a little bit quick today. So let's see, we're going to get some oracle messages to start off the reading, and then we will get into the tarot. Alright, so let's see for the masculines, what is going on? Alright, we have signs, we have regret, and we have mute. Yeah, the masculines have been getting a lot of signs lately. There have been so many signs, the universe is just like slapping them in the face, pushing them in the right direction, or at least trying to. And because of that, the masculine does, I feel, for the most part at least, they see these signs. Some of them, they might not fully acknowledge what these signs are, almost like trying to push them out, but for the most part, I feel like they do. And so it does make them regret a lot of things that they have done, and possibly regret if they have ghosted you, or if they have pulled away, or the fact that, you know, maybe they did things in a way where it got you to pull away. Either way, I feel like they're regretting the fact that they are not talking to you so much at the moment, or that there is this, if there is some distance between the two of you. For others of you, I mean, even if you are in contact, it could be just them not having expressed certain things to you, or not having been completely honest about certain things. So let's get a couple for the feminines, and then we will move on. I mean, of course, this regret could be for a whole bunch of other things as well, okay? It's really going to depend on the situation. For a lot of them, it is also about the karmic relationship. Let's see. For the feminines. All right, we have mirroring, devotion, and bound. Okay, so you know what I'm actually getting with this? You are picking up a lot on what is going on with your masculines, and I feel like you don't even understand the extent to which you can actually understand your masculine more than you think you can. Like certain reasons why they are stuck, for example. All of those answers, I feel, are within you because you mirror each other. So there are certain things within you that they are also exhibiting, but in a different way. So if you are, I'm strongly getting this, and I was actually thinking about this the other day too, so it's kind of crazy that it's showing up here like this. Even for your weaknesses or your fears, right? Your masculine, right? It's most likely that you see them as being weak in certain areas, especially if they're still with a karmic partner. That weakness, if you're wondering what it is, you can probably find a little hint of that within yourself in some way. And before you guys get all crazy in the comments, some of you telling me that, no, I'm not like that. I'm not saying that you are exactly like that. What I'm saying is that it feels like certain aspects can be within you, but that doesn't mean that you haven't worked on them to an extent where they don't really present themselves as much to you anymore. So it could be like, if you think back maybe to when you were a child, or when you were a teenager, or at some point in your past, there might be a hint of that same weakness or pattern within you, okay, in your past maybe. And so if you're trying to understand your masculine, I feel like what I'm getting here is that you can understand your masculine by going within and understanding yourself. Okay? So that's the message that's starting us off today. And of course we have a devotion. Again, it's kind of like the devotion that you feel, that is the devotion that your masculine feels. Some of you might feel like you don't feel that devotion, or that you are not feeling devoted because you haven't felt that from them. Again, there's like a mirroring going on here. So let's just get into it and see. So I just want to... I'm just going to start by getting their general energy. And then we'll get a little more specific as we go along. So let's see, for the masculines, just what's going on in their life, or what they're thinking, just any message that wants to come through. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have Judgment, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of truth here that is being revealed to them. And I feel like this has been an ongoing theme lately, but concerning the relationship that they are currently in at the moment, there's some major truths that are coming out. I'm pretty sure this had come up in the last reading as well. There is something that they are discovering about the karmic partner. It's just showing up again. All right, guys, it's only been 2 weeks, so we can't expect the energies to change too much. So this is still going on. They are in that process of finding something out. And for a lot of them, I feel like it's going to be that they're finding out something about their karmic partner or their karmic situation. And for a lot of them, for others, it might have to do with their own self. But I feel like whatever this is, it's like a huge revelation. It's not just, oh, like something small, like, oh yeah, you know, I guess I do feel this way. No, it's something huge. All right, that's just how I'm getting this, especially with this coming up again in this reading now. And there's a lot of clarity over it. Kind of like, you know what, like I am so sure about what I know now that there's just no hesitation, no doubt whatsoever. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's see a little bit more specifically for their karmic situation here. All right, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands in reverse, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so for a lot of them, they try to, I feel like either right before the holidays or actually throughout the holidays at some point, they tried to, again, kind of reconcile, kind of make amends with the past when it comes to this connection, almost like trying to see again, you know, can this work? Trying to come together, or just thinking about the past here. Possibly even being nostalgic about the past, possibly when they were just carefree, or the initial reasons for even getting involved in this connection. I don't know, it's going to be different for all of them. And pretty much they're seeing it has not worked out. It's almost like, you know, it failed. Not almost, it failed. All right, Six of Wands in reverse. And it feels like now, based on this discovery, they're moving forward again with the Knight of Pentacles, trying to either, you know, like come up with a plan, or just really wanting to do something. Again, it's not very fast movement, but it is movement in the right direction. So I feel like with the holidays, there was a little speed bump there. It was like, okay, let me see, maybe something, I don't know, didn't work. Let's just get one more row. The World, the Devil, just spent the card, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this movement is towards closing out a toxic cycle here, all right? I feel like there's still obviously some fear, but here's the thing, they're aware of it. And for a lot of them, I feel like that's what it is. It's them having discovered what this fear is. It's like this judgment is sitting right above the Six of Wands in reverse and the Devil. Like having that awareness, having that revelation of, you know, this is a failure, pretty much. This is a failure and this is toxic. Like this energy in this situation is just toxic, plain and simple. And they have clarity over the fact that, right, they have been escaping with the Seven of Swords. They have been escaping, closing out this cycle. And now it's in reverse because they don't want to be escaping that anymore. So I feel like for a lot of them, yeah, that could be part of this new revelation that they're having, which I feel to them, it's kind of like this big, like, slap in the face. It's not just understanding that and seeing it. It's more like it's an internalization of that, like really, really getting it. Really getting the fact that I've been escaping, closing out a cycle of something that has been done, something that is a failure. Like, how can you even be happy here? So let's move on to just get a little bit of their energy when it comes to the feminines. All right, let's see. All right. Two of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands. All right, so this is their general energy towards you, right? Not giving you that Two of Cups, not giving you that Ten of Cups, but we have the King of Wands. And so it feels like they want to do something about that, about the fact that they have not been giving you this love. They're not experiencing this love with you or this connection with you in the way that would bring ultimate fulfillment and happiness. They're standing there as the King of Wands. I'm seeing that as them feeling like, just feeling more empowered to do something about it. Whereas I'd rather see this, to be honest with you guys, rather than seeing the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups upright with the King of Wands in reverse. Because then that would tell me that, yeah, you know, they love you. Oh my gosh, you know, they feel all these feelings and they want to be happy with you. They know you're their happiness, but King of Wands in reverse, they're not doing anything, right? They feel like they don't have that courage or what it takes to do something about it. I would much rather see this that we are seeing here. Like not just thinking about it, but actually feeling like, you know, they want to do something about it. Let's see, what else? All right, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Wands upright in the exact same position that it was in reverse for their karmic situation, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, so what they understand here is that, you know, all they've managed to do when it comes to you, this is what they're thinking, is the fact that they have been successful at pretty much creating unhappiness, a state of disappointment, a state of being bored, being passive, not taking, you know, not having taken signs from the universe, not accepting whatever offers you may have given to them in the past. This is what they have manifested by holding back their energy or their love or their feelings or their emotions from you. Get one more row. All right, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. It's kind of like they're not sure that you want them anymore. They're seeing you as being like half in and half out. The Queen of Cups was actually kind of sideways, so it's almost like, you know, they're not sure if you have that passion for them. They're also not sure if you're still willing to accept their love or give them your love. They're not sure what's going on with you. They have that hope, or it's like they want to have that hope, but they're not sure. All right, let's see if we want to clarify anything. Let's clarify this Devil for their energy towards the karmic partner. All right, we have the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, okay, so this is something, this is, again, part of what they're realizing here, right? This is all about the revelation, that they're having, as well as the signs that they are getting and things that they are regretting, okay? Because those were the major themes for them in this reading. The fact that this has gone on for so long, the fact that they have been stuck in this situation and have had this attachment for as long as that they have, and for the fact that they had been repressing this conflict for as long as they have. It's like for a very long time they were in the dark, and they know that, and they regret that because of that they were escaping. And that's what they're trying to, it's like that's what they're trying to correct now. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think everything else was pretty clear there. Let's see for the feminines. Let's clarify the King of Wands. All right, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, they're feeling like, again, it's like having that clarity that this is where they want their Ten of Pentacles to be. This is where their commitment truly lies. And it's feeling that courage, feeling that ability from inside. It's like a confidence that they can have that. I see them being very clear on this. And not only that, knowing, kind of like knowing what steps to take now almost. Or at least trying to organize it in their heads. But again, I'm seeing this as a plan, just like I was seeing the Knight of Pentacles as a plan as well. It's almost like, you know, they're not feeling so hesitant when it comes to planting the seeds, to begin taking those steps, not only towards resolving this issue here, closing out a cycle with a karmic partner or situation, but also moving towards you as well. And I say that because there are other times where I have said, you know, that you're not so much on their mind because they have to focus on this, that this ending with the karmic situation has to happen first and independently of you. And that is still true, okay? That is still true. There are phases. What I'm seeing now, though, is that you are back into their minds and they're thinking about you as well. Let's see. Let's just see the second row. Let's just clarify the second row. All right, Judgment, the Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. So this was the one where it's them having, you know, realized what they have accomplished here, right? Which what they've accomplished is a sense of disappointment and discontentment. So here it is, the Judgment card again, right? Having that revelation that by constantly thinking about the options, by just seeing you as, you know, possibly something that they would want for some of them, or denying that, or just living in this illusion, right? Holding their energy back as the Hermit, that didn't work out for them. That has led to, so it's pretty much the same message here. Again, it's really internalizing a lot of these new concepts, just coming into their minds. And it's related to the signs that they've been getting. All right, let's clarify the start here. The Tower, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So the King of Wands again. Like I said, they have hope. They have hope, but there's also a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear surrounding you because they feel like they may have lost you. They feel like this might be done. They're not sure what is going on with some of you. For some of them, I'm also getting that even if they do feel like, you know, you would want them, like, because you may have expressed this to them a lot, it's like they still have their doubts though. They still don't know. They still have this fear of, yeah, but maybe by the time, you know, I am able to even get there, will my feminine still have this passion for me and still want this? But what I'm getting most of all here is that they have this wish that you will. All right, so let's see for the feminines. All right, wow, you're getting Judgment too. See, there's that mirroring. You're having revelations about your own self. We also have the Hierophant in reverse as well as Strength in reverse. So this is, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was talking about before. That you can find those weaknesses within yourself in order to understand your masculine. And not only that, that might even help you to work on these weaknesses within yourself, because it can help you to even discover them, or to become more in touch with them, or to understand them better once you see how they play out in somebody else's life in a different way than it does for you, but it still helps you to gain a deeper understanding of how, whatever this is, how it works. And I feel like that is something that is key here for this time period for you to do. And I mean, it also feels like you you also seeing your masculine being weak, all right, or thinking that they are weak. That is affecting you as well, in some way. It's making you feel like this connection is never going to come together, and that's okay. You know, it's not like. Here's the thing: you can still have faith in them without necessarily expecting that there's going to be a result. Like, just have faith in them that they have that ability. all right, to do what is in alignment with their higher self. Just have that faith in them, but without actually expecting that they will. Okay, so I know that can sound contradictory, but it's not. And it doesn't mean, you know, that you're waiting for them. Just by having faith in another person, that they will eventually, you know, follow their intuition. You can still do you in the meantime, and, you know, and just kind of leave it in the air. Like, you know, I'll see then how I want to deal with it, you know, if that time comes. All right, let's see what else for the feminines. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you know, I feel like basically you're just at this point where you're really feeling like this might not happen. I feel like it's actually mixed. That's why we also have the devotion. I feel like that devotion is the faith. I hope that makes sense. But there's that part of you that feels like, you know, this isn't going to happen, so you're not feeling it. And again, this is more mirroring here. We had the 10 of Cups in reverse for the masculine's energy towards you, and now we have it in your energy towards them. But together with the Knight of Wands, because you see them as not coming forward, that there is no movement. And this has pretty much exhausted you. All right, with the 10 of Wands, it's like you're like at that point of just, you know, surrendering, giving up. Like, you know what, like this, I've been doing this for so long, like I just don't want to do it anymore. And I feel like that's why we even have the Hermit in reverse, because you're just like, you know what, no, like I'm done. I don't even care to go, I don't care to go within, but not as it relates to this connection. It's like if you're going within, I feel like that's why it's in reverse, because Spirit is emphasizing that you are truly doing it for yourself. And not just going within as in relation to this connection. All right, so take that as encouragement that, yeah, you know, that's okay. That's actually a good thing, because that shows that you are detaching from the outcome or from having expectations and just going with the flow and surrendering to the situation and to the universe. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Let's just take a quick look at what is coming up in the next week or so. Let's see. For the masculines, when it comes to the karmic situation. All right, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, good. So I feel like, you know, what felt unmanageable is now beginning to feel a little bit more manageable. And I normally wouldn't say that with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm saying that because of the other 2 cards also being in reverse, the way that they are. It's kind of like they're coming out of this victim mentality. They're coming out of that, oh, poor me, right? If these were upright, I'd be saying the exact opposite. But it's like, no, you know what? I can deal with this pain. I don't have to be, you know, feeling like there's no way out or that I'm at such a loss. Like, it's not such a big loss as I thought. It's not so much as a challenge as I once thought. And this is because they have been healing. I feel like they have been through a lot of pain for different reasons. And it's kind of like they're at the tail end of that pain. So let's see their energy towards their feminine coming up next couple of weeks. All right, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands, and Strength. Okay, so they definitely have this drive. They're feeling, I feel like that King of Wands is just going to keep, that energy is going to keep amplifying in the next couple of weeks, where they're just feeling more and more courageous, more and more confident within themselves. But also, I feel like they're coming to an understanding for certain things from your perspective. I'm just getting that here with strength. Kind of like having the strength to be able to see things from your point of view. I do see them still kind of holding off. For the most part, I do get though that some of you might have, if you're in no contact, I do feel like you might get some communication here. All right, within the next couple of weeks. But I don't see it as much action so much as it is just some type of a communication. All right, and let's see if there's just any final messages for the feminines, and then we'll get the final oracle cards to close out the reading. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Fool in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so for you, this is a message. See what it is that you still need to heal. Okay, again, because you've been doing a great job. You have been healing, but there might be certain painful things that are coming up to the surface. And I feel like the universe is just kind of like, because you've gotten stronger, the universe is throwing things at you that might trigger you, or just bringing up old wounds that might still need some healing. Okay, so just be a little prepared for that. But I feel like for the most part, for most of you, this might have already started. So you might be encountering things happening in your life, whether it is from your divine masculine or just from other things in your life that you might feel it's like reopening an old wound. And that's because it needs to be healed. So some of you, there are specific things maybe that you need to do. I feel like you would know. And then for others of you, just the experience of that and being aware of what this is and what the root of this wound is, that can also help. Just being aware of it and just, working your way through it. And then for others of you, of course, it's, it might be, for example, if your masculine does communicate with you in some way, if you're in no contact, but there's no action, as I said, then that might throw you off as well. But know that, that just means that it's not the right time for whatever reason, okay? Just make sure that you are taking care of you. I feel like this is the next couple of weeks, is a time period for you to really take care of yourself here. Nurture yourself. Do things that make you feel good. Do things that help to relax you. Eat well, sleep well. Have a good chat with your closest friends. Don't let others, get to you or throw your energy off. And just take these, I feel like little tests are just being thrown at you. So be mindful of that. Otherwise, I feel like you're doing okay for the most part. Just having some rough patches here and there. All right, so let's see. Let's get the final message. And if this resonated for you, please do give me a thumbs up or let me know your story. All right, we have TikTok. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's the time, is approaching, all right, where major changes are going to be seen, not only happening, but seeing the result of those major changes, all right? The clock is ticking, and I feel like it's that time is approaching for major things to happen here. All right, guys, those were the messages for you. Happy New Year. Much love.